Welcome back to Penn and Teller Fool Us, the only show about turning tricks that you can actually watch with your kids. Now, on to our next magician.
Hi, I'm Suzanne, and I'm from Minneapolis. I am so honored to be the first woman to ever receive the Close-Up Magician of the Year award from the Magic Castle. For me, magic is not about the trick or the prop. It's really more about the connection that I have with my audience. So in 1999, I was diagnosed with cancer, and after extensive surgery and radiation, I kind of had an epiphany. From that moment on, I realized it was more about following my bliss and having fun with my life than chasing my career. I would go through the entire cancer experience again because it made me a better person.
Cher, Madonna, Beyonce, Prince and Teller, of course, are all performers known by one exotic name. Let's add another to that list. Please welcome Suzanne.
Thank you. I am so excited to be here. This is going to be so much fun. I see I have an empty chair. Well, Jonathan, would you like to help me?
Sure.
This is fantastic.
My pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks a lot for coming to help.
Can I sit down?
Yes, this is good. Okay, hey, can I ask you a personal question?
Please do.
When you were just a little boy, if you fell down and you got hurt just a little bit, who was the first person you'd run to?
It would probably be my lovely mum.
Your lovely mom. That's wonderful. Okay, terrific. So if you fell down, you got hurt, you'd run to mom. What's the first thing she'd do to help you feel better?
Well, she'd be normally running away from me. But
Would
when
she?
I called her, she would give me an embrace, and she would maybe sometimes, depending on where the bump was, she might give it a kiss, and then a nice hug, and I'd feel better.
Nice hug, and you'd feel better.
I'd feel loved, and I'd feel looked after.
That's terrific. Would she give you a Band-Aid too? Yeah?
If there was a big gashing cut,
A big
yes.
gashing cut?
But we came from a poor family. It had to be a big cut. I mean, it had to be pretty big.
Wow. But that helped you feel better anyway?
Yes, always.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
I can tell you why. Because, Jonathan, Band-Aids are magic. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
They are. They're magic. I'm going to tell you how Band-Aid magic works. I have a Band-Aid right here. Jonathan, I'm going to put a pretend owie on the I don't know what you call this when you were a kid.
Owie works.
Really? But I put a pretend owie on the pad of this Band-Aid, Jonathan. I'll put a J on here for Jonathan so that we know that it is, in fact, yours. All right. And then after that, I would like to put this on the back of your hand. Is that all right with you?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, good. So with your big gashes,
Any hand in particular?
Doesn't matter to me. Okay, we'll make sure it's all dry. Okay, you can see the J. Yes?
Definitely a J,
okay.
yeah.
But you can say, oh, thank you for...
They're applauding you for being able to write one letter.
Being able to write. So it's okay if I put this back on the back of your hand,
Please
yeah?
do,
Okay, I do want to let you know, though, Jonathan, these are not ouchless. Is that all right with you?
Well, you're telling me that now. It's a bit late, really.
Okay, this is the part about Band-Aid magic that moms never talk about. Jonathan, there's always an extra Band-Aid.
Wow.
You didn't know about the extra one, did you?
I didn't know that.
No. The moms take this extra secret Band-Aid, Jonathan. They write a secret message on it. Do you have an idea what the secret message could be? I'm going to give you a hint. It's not a J.
Is it a phone number? Well, is it the address they moved to when they left me behind?
No, Jonathan, Mom writes, I love you. Oh,
that's
right,
so sweet.
Isn't it?
Well,
right on the pad of the Band-Aid. She can't really write the words I love you, though, Jonathan, because it's too much to write. So what she does is she puts a heart.
Lovely heart.
Right? Then Mom takes the secret heart Band-Aid. She puts it in a secret spot. Now, this is not the secret spot. This is just for the purpose of the demonstration. Well, I'm in the eyebrow. I just had these done. Okay, I'll be all right. Even though they're not ouchless, I'll be okay. Okay, this is the thing. The most important thing to remember about Band-Aids, Band-Aid magic, and how Band-Aids actually help you feel better, Jonathan, it has nothing to do with the Band-Aid.
No?
No. See, Mom loves you so much, she takes all the hurt and all the pain, and she holds it. She takes all the love she can. She puts it right where that hurt was. That's how come you feel better.
That's nice.
Isn't that fun?
That's lovely.
Okay, take this Band-Aid off my head.
Okay.
Okay, nice and slow until you get to my finger, then let go of the Band-Aid.
You tell me if it's too.
Okay, it's all right, it's all right.
Wow.
Okay, what do you have there?
I see that where there was a heart, there's now the initial J. Look at that. Wow. Well, that's what was on there. Would you like me to unpeel?
Rip it off really fast, doesn't hurt.
Okay. So wow. Look at that.
You got the love. Look at that.
That's fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Suzanne.
Oh, thank you.
That is tremendous. Come here around the front here. You won, didn't you win? You were the first woman to win the...
Close-Up Magician of the Year from the Academy of Magical Arts.
That's incredible. And ladies and gentlemen, the first woman to hold that title. When you do something like this, for me, and for most of the audience here, I'm sure, it seems like miraculous. We've got no idea how it's done. Is this something which magicians would know, or do you think you've got a good chance of fooling the fellas?
Yeah, I don't know. This is an obscure little piece, so not very many people do it.
So you think the obscurity of it might be what actually gets you past the gate, yeah?
Possibly, and I've changed it up dramatically from the original.
Yeah, they look pretty stumped so far, so that's a good sign. Either that or Teller's eaten something that doesn't agree with him. So, gentlemen, I think you've come to the end of your deliberations.
We have. I assume that everything on the table is now examinable.
Yes.
Which is good. And the audience should know that. The audience should know that you're completely clean at the end of this.
Yep.
And we love that about the way you've put this method together. And what I also like about it is, at least to our thinking, you've done this wonderful thing, which is change something, a method that's used in a totally different kind of magic and moved it over here. Because although I don't think any audience member would ever know this, what you were doing with Band-Aids was essentially a slate trick. Essentially something that's done by spiritualists with slates. Stella has a drawing here, and I'll stay back here because I'm frightened because she might be a witch.
Wow, this looks like this is going in an interesting direction, ladies and gentlemen.
That's still on it? No, you can look at him.
Wow. I think we may have something here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope, fingers crossed.
You can have them.
Suzanne has full Penn and Teller. Wow. Suzanne, that's for you. Nicely done. Fabulous piece of work. And Suzanne doesn't just get that trophy, she'll be back here performing in Las Vegas with Penn and Teller, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. That was fantastic. Time for a break. When we return, we'll see what other tricks our magicians have in store, so stay with us.